Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Solo Leveling. This story is about to go absolutely crazy. We're kicking off with Sung Jinwoo, but I'll get into his background later. For now, let's just say he's got a sword with a green glow and he looks like he's in the middle of a battle. This is the opening panel, and it's already looking intense. Jinwoo's just standing there, no hesitation, no fear. He's got this dark, swirling mass behind him, and his body language screams action. I'm not gonna lie, this guy looks like a boss. What the hell kind of hunter is this? The background is simple, but the contrast between his white shirt and the dark surroundings is making me go in. This is it, people, the start of a wild ride. And then Sung Jinwoo, our main protagonist, drops a bombshell. He says, Droga? Those two little words, bro. Droga. What the hell does that even mean? He's got that fierce expression on his face, teeth clenched, mouth open, and his eyes locked on something. You can feel the tension, the raw power emanating from him. He's not just thinking this. He's feeling it, living it. And then, kaboom! A blue explosion erupts all around him. And you know something's gone down. Oh shit. Something just got intense. And bro, hold on, let me take a deep breath. We're getting into some crazy stuff here. We're still in the first chapter, but this panel is a game changer. Sungo is in the midst of an intense battle, and I am not gonna lie, he's bringing the heat. Crunch! That's all we get. But trust me, it's a doozy. We see Sungo moving rapidly with motion lines indicating speed. He's transforming or using an ability, and the glowing white lines on his body are a dead giveaway. This thing is powerful. His eyes are glowing white, and his body language conveys a sense of movement and energy. Like he's a force to be reckoned with. We're getting no dialogue in this panel, but the visuals speak for themselves. We can see the impact of Sungo's attack. Debris scattered everywhere, a hint of what's to come. This is the life of a hunter, bro. No holds barred. Okay, let's see what's next. And then, hold on. Let's dive back into the world of solo leveling. Last time, we had a glimpse of the intensity that's about to unfold. Now we're on chapter 1, people, and I am hyped. But before we get into the action, we've got some credits to acknowledge. The manhwa is titled Solo Leveling. Created by Redeye Studios DUBO, with the original novel coming from Chugong and the story brought to life by Hugh Ji-goon. Alright, let's move on. What we've got here is the title page, and it sets the tone for the series. No dialogue, no narration, just a bold title and some credits to give you an idea of what's to come. And at the bottom, we've got the number 1. The beginning of this wild ride. I mean, the artwork is nothing short of amazing, with a blue sky and clouds at the bottom of a white background. But let's be real, folks. This is just the calm before the storm. We're about to dive into the action-packed world of solo leveling, where the strongest hunters reign supreme. So buckle up, people, because we're about to take a wild ride. Okay, all right, we're still setting the stage, but trust me when I say it's about to get wild. We're following Sung Jinwoo, also known as Sung, as the new protagonist in this world. Sung lives in Seoul, South Korea. He's your average young adult struggling to make ends meet, but he's got a secret. He's got a condition that prevents him from leveling up. You see, when other hunters can level up after each dungeon mission, Sung's levels just stay stuck. He tries, bro, but it just ain't happening. Okay, let's get into this. So we're following Sung Jinwoo, our boy, a rank E hunter. He's walking down the street with his backpack on, trying to blend in with the crowd. But he's a hunter, so what the hell is he doing, right? He's just chilling like he owns the place, when suddenly he gets this weird look, and he's like, hey, I'm Sung Jinwoo, and I'm a rank E hunter. Like, that's it. He just comes out and says it. Yo, bro, he's just so casual about it. But here is where it gets crazy. Welcome back to the wild ride that is solo leveling, folks. Last time, we established our protagonist, Sung Jinwoo, who's just not feeling it about being a hunter. He looked at himself in the mirror and literally said, "Being called a hunter is getting embarrassing." I mean, what's next? Dude's gonna start questioning his life choices? This dude's about to turn the entire hunter game on its head, and I am here for it. The stage is set in modern-day South Korea, where our hero Jinwoo's just getting started. I don't want to give too much away just yet, but let's just say our guy here's got the makings of a legend, and I'm not talking just about his confidence. The man's got guts, and I love it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm already invested in this guy's journey. Bring on the action. Let's see what Sung Jinwoo's made of. Right after that, bro, we're just 7 panels into this wild ride, but we already got our first glimpse into Sung Jinwoo's dark past. He's been hurt so many times, he's lost count. And he's faced death itself more times than he can even remember. And you know what? That's just the norm for this dude. We established earlier that he's a hunter from Korea, Seoul. And he knows the deal, bro. And then he drops this line. Be called a hunter is shameful. Nah, that's not just any line. That's a glimpse into his mental state. He's so tired of being hurt, he's even started to think that being a hunter is some kind of curse. Hold on. We're just getting started. These past few paragraphs may have given you a hint on what makes Sung Jinwoo tick, but trust me, bro, things are about to get real. And when we do get that realness, I'll be back here hyping it up like crazy. Right after that, oh yeah, we're still on chapter 1 here. Alright, so we're on panel 12, and man, things just took a wild turn. There's an explosion on a construction site in Seoul, and people are running around trying to get away from the blast. But you gotta ask, what the hell is going on here? 1 minute it's calm, and the next, bam, explosion. Alright, let's get back to the story. So we've got our protagonist, Sung Jinwoo, and he's about to embark on a solo leveling journey. And I gotta say, from what we've seen so far, he's got a good dose of humor. He looks down and says, the image depicts a comic panel with a group of people walking away from the viewer. Okay, hold on. Let me get this straight. So Jinwoo is saying he won't even call himself a hunter, and that's just... damn. Now, here's the interesting part. He says, Mi chamar de cachador chega ser vergonhoso, which translates to, the image depicts a comic panel with a group of people walking away from the viewer. No, for real, I'm quoting him straight. Mi chamar de cachador chega ser vergonhoso. That's pretty deep. The man's got some self-awareness, bro. Alright, let's move forward. We're not even done with this chapter yet. I am not gonna lie, things are getting crazy here, and we're just getting started. Okay, so Sung is chillin', walking with these other dudes, and the one on the left is all like, Sung, stay close to us so you don't get hurt too much, right? And Sung just laughs it off like a freaking maniac. Don't worry, haha, bro. Nah, like, the stakes are this high and he's just casual about it? The dude on the left, he looks all concerned, furrowed eyebrows, serious gaze. Hell, he's practically wincing for Sung. But Sung, he's just smiling, relaxed. Bro's got this. And then he just goes with it. Let's go. Hold on. We got a feeling this dude's got some big plans. And then Jinwoo says, which is literally just his name. But the way the setting is, it's like he's announcing his presence, you know? Then there's this other character saying, Sim vamos, or let's go, which, I'm not even kidding, is just the confidence booster Jinwoo needs to get moving. Next thing you know, Oje om novo dia, vo dar o mil milyar, or today is a new day. I'm going to do my best. This dude is hyped, bro. The background is this crazy, beautiful blue sky with clouds and this strange glowing effect. Jinwoo's standing there with his back to us, looking at who knows what. Meanwhile, there's another character with long hair, but we can't see her face. But here is where it gets crazy. You guys, wait, what's going on with Jinwoo here? One minute he's just hanging out on a construction site, and the next he's got a worried look on his face, exhaling like he's seen a ghost. SFX! Woo! It's got this guy so rattled. And then Jinwoo hears something. Sung, stay close to us so you don't get hurt. Hold on, it's an unseen speaker. But whoever it is, they're clearly looking out for Sung, and Jinwoo's getting all anxious. What the hell? Is something about to go down? These characters, Jinwoo and Sung, they're like two peas in a pod. But Sung isn't even in the same panel as Jinwoo. And yet he's already got Jinwoo on alert. It's like Jinwoo can sense something's off. And he is. This guy's got intuition for days, bro. Okay, so we're getting into the good stuff now, folks. Jinwoo's just given me the chills with that whole unseen speaker vibe. Sung's telling Jinwoo to stay close, but Jinwoo's not having it. Jinwoo says hell no, he can handle it on his own. Nah, this cat's got some major balls, bro. He tells Sung he's good to go. No babysitting required. Jinwoo just said that with complete confidence. No hesitation, no second guessing. I'm not gonna lie. He's looking like the strongest hunter out there right now. Wait, what the hell is going on? I've got chills down my spine just reading this.